Hey there, Libra. Welcome to your reading for the week of. This is for mid-August 2024. You have this sun card. It says the sun is coming to shine its light to what's been kept hidden to reveal the truth. You have this tricky situation. It says a sly approach is necessary in order to safely navigate a tricky situation. So again, if you are dealing with something where the truth needs to come out, then the truth could be being revealed here. Mercury retrograde can definitely bring out the truth, or a past truth or something like that. So definitely something to think about. You do have the Nine of Swords, which everybody has pretty much had the Nine of Swords during this set of readings, and the Nine of Swords is like a never-ending nightmare. It is something that keeps repeating, so obviously I would be careful of repeating anything that you don't want to repeat again, and that could be anything here, Libra. But you have the Four of Swords, the Nine of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Swords would kind of say that you are healing from, some sort of round-around situation. And it pretty much could be, any cycle that you are healing from. And, again, doesn't have to be a love cycle. It could be, a job cycle or something like that. And even, as I've said to you before, Libra, looking at Libra's astrology, I can see that, a lot of you could be kind of, making changes in work. And, a lot of you, you go down to the Two of Pentacles. I'll show you in a second. And a lot of you could be kind of like finally getting a job or a position, that more aligns with your truth. So you could be getting a job that's more kind of has to do with like whatever you went to school for, or if you don't have a job that, or if you're like overqualified for the job that you have now. I think that going this way, we go down to the Two of Pentacles, and a lot of you could be getting something that's like a better match to you, or something that you actually want to be doing, right? You have the Nine of Swords. Again, everybody's had the Nine of Swords, so, it could just be a collective energy that everybody is dealing with, this Nine of Swords energy. Nine of Swords is kind of like a round-around, never-ending nightmare type of situation. I would say that the good news is you have the Six of Swords right next to it. And the Six of Swords would really say that you are moving away from something that is a round-around situation. We do see a lot of love here in the middle, or, in this third row here. But, the Two of Cups can be you and your higher self. And the Two of Cups represents communicating with your higher self. The Lovers can represent a choice. So even if you don't want love, and even if you do, I think that a lot of you have like an important choice that you are going to be making. We end with the Two of Swords as well, and the Two of Swords is coming up in the area of the good stuff. So just kind of, quickly putting this all together, it looks to me like you are about to make a decision to move towards something that you're being led to by your higher self. I mean, she is thinking that she only has two choices, but she has this island behind her, and it kind of represents I call it third place solutions, kind of represents a third option or something that you haven't seen yet, but it's like coming up in the good stuff. So I feel like you're about to see that you have more options, which is great. You have the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles can be holding on too tightly to the past. I don't know. Sometimes I'm just getting like sometimes we have to make a mistake twice, right? So I don't know. I think that the Four of Pentacles, it's coming up in your first row. First row is your current general energies, but I kind of use a loose spread the way that I read, because I read intuitively, and I do past, present, future, and outcome, and but also current general energies for that first row. And I feel like the Four of Pentacles might be a mistake that you just had to make twice, right? Who cares? With the Four of Swords, you have the Devil. The Devil, of course, can represent toxic vibes, toxic energy. I would be careful of anyone who's, coming in telling you that they've changed or that they're different or whatever. It's like they might have changed their clothes, but I think they are probably the same person, so I would definitely be careful of that. With the Nine of Swords, you have the Emperor. You always get the Emperor with me, and I really feel you're just kind of stepping into this position in your life where you are the one that is taking control, and you're not leaving things up to like chance anymore. I think that a lot of things have happened to you over the years, Libra, where you've had to be the one, like you are learning that like only you can prevent forest fires, right? Only you can be the one to make things happen in your life, and I really just see the Emperor as an energy of you just taking control of your life and deciding that you are going to be the one that creates a change in your life that you want to see. And so I really feel that's what I feel on the Emperor, especially because you always get the Emperor, which tells me, that really tells me that it's more you that is making the change. With the Four of Pentacles, you have the Tower. Again, everybody's had the tower. Wouldn't surprise me if, like, in the middle of the month here, we have some sort of global tower moment because everybody has had the tower. And every time this happens in my readings, there's, like, some sort of global tower moment. Something crazy happens. So, keep your head on straight. The other thing I would say is that, I think a lot of people are just moving away from things that no longer serve them. So, as I always say, I don't personally read the tower as a bad card in the first place. The whole point of the tower is that these people have been ignoring reality and they're being brought back down to reality. They are seeing the truth. And, your first card says the sun. In your next row, you have the sun. So really, I think it says the sun reveals the truth, right? So I think that there is, this could be some sort of truth, or you're moving closer to the truth. Next, in the area of what's coming in for you have this plant card. It says growth on it. And you have this marine life card, and it says richness on it. So you could be stepping into a much more like rich, abundant life. And this doesn't have to be financial. This could just be, rich experiences, kind of focusing more on happiness and joy with the sun. You have the growth card, and of course the sun makes things grow. And sorry, let me just fix this. So the sun makes things grow, and I feel for a lot of you, you're just in this period of growth, and a lot of this probably has to do with the Emperor card, like you bossing up, you taking control of your life, and that's really where we make the most growth in life as well. I also feel that you are seeing that things can be different. Again, one of the other things that I've really noticed in the reading, and I'm noticing it in your reading, is that I think the universe is kind of giving some of us like the taste of the good life, right? Where it's like maybe we have an experience that's really, really good, and maybe it's something that can't last for a long time, but it's like when you get that taste of the good life, when you get the taste of something that is really, really good, it's like you want more of it. And so I kind of feel like the universe has been trying to communicate or show you like how good life can be, but maybe it's through like little tiny, glimpses during your day, or you have like little experiences that show you that things can be different. And I feel this is important because it's probably your higher self that is, kind of guiding you towards these experiences. And, once you get a taste of the good life, I think you start looking for ways to make it happen. And I feel that's what this part of the reading is talking about. You have the Six of Swords. Again, I think that you're seeing that things can be better. The woman and the child in this boat, they're moving on to calmer shores, and they are still sitting in the choppy waters. So I think that a lot of you are moving on to calmer shores because you have, again, maybe gotten a taste of the good life recently, or, maybe you had a positive experience recently. And it could be anything. I know I'm speaking very generally, but it's like maybe you saw, a cute old couple that was still happily married, and it kind of made you believe in love. It could be, maybe you got some sort of gift or something like that and you want more of it, right? It could be anything. And it's like you're still in choppy waters, but I think you are being led in the right direction is what the Six of Swords is saying. You have the Seven of Swords. Once a liar, always a liar, right? So I would be careful of any past people who are coming back into your life. This doesn't even have to be a lover, could be a friend or a family member or a person who's lied to you. And I think this has happened multiple times. So, again, it's like how many chances do you have to give someone? And, people love to tell me how people change, which I do think is true. If people have to want to change, but if people want to change, then they can change. But also, what I always say to those people that like let a person lie to them 16 times in a row, is that an adult knows between right and wrong, that you're not dating a 4-year-old, hopefully. Otherwise, I'm going to call the cops, right? If you are. But what I would say is that you're not dating a 4-year-old. You're dating an adult, or you're dealing with adults who know that lying hurts and that lying is wrong. So it's like, yeah, people change, but it's like, why do they do it in the first place, right? And, it's definitely something to look at. With the sun, yes, you are being led towards your own happiness. Again, I think you have to follow those little tiny breadcrumbs that are popping up where it's like, you see something like a cute old couple, like I said, or, whatever it is that you want, doesn't matter. But I think that, it's like, even if you want money, it's like maybe you see your dream car all over the place on the road or something like that. It's like, I think the universe is like saying, yes, you are being guided towards this thing. It's like the universe isn't just showing you this just to show you something you want, right? For fun. I think the universe is showing you because the universe wants you to create, whatever it is. With the Six of Swords, you have the Six of Wands. Love it. I love 2 6s, especially after like a tower like this. 2 6s is confirmation for your path, and it says you're going in the right direction. 6 of Wands is like a victory or a big success that's coming in for you. So I do feel there could be a big success or a victory coming in for you. With the Seven of Swords, you have the Two of Cups. Two of Cups is a perfect match. You have two of Cups here, and here. So, number one, I would say that if you thought someone was a liar, cheater, stealer, and they proved you right, the Two of Cups could be saying that you should have been trusting your intuition, right? The Two of Cups is a card of communication. He has this staff right here, and this is the Staff of Hermes, and it just represents communication. I do also feel that there could be new love coming in for you, and we're going to talk about it right now. So in the next row of messages from your future self, you have this luck card. It says anything you do now will be very prosperous for you. If you believe that you're lucky, you'll create an abundance mindset. You have the spell work card. It says using magic spells or your manifesting power is strong. It also says cast a spell to remove any kind of blockage and negative energy. So, if you're into that sort of thing, go for it. Definitely, maybe it would be a good time to do some cleansing, but it does seem to me like you are entering into a lucky time, or at least you're being guided towards one. You have the Two of Cups, the Lovers, and the Two of Pentacles. I definitely feel there could be a new person coming in for you. And you have the Page of Pentacles. Since I think it was 2021, or maybe I did the only love specific readings on this channel were in 2021. And I remember that or it might have been 2020. I don't remember what year it was really. But everybody had the Two of Cups, and I was saying that I feel like love has changed, and for sure. And I think that a lot of people could be being guided at this time, especially over the next few years, towards a person who might be different than their usual type or something. Usually, as I say to everyone, we have a type because we know what we're going to get, so it almost feels safe to us. That's why we all make the same mistakes over and over and over again in love, because we just pick the same type of person. And the Two of Cups says that you could be picking a new type of person, or you have a different type of person coming in. I also think it's critically important that you listen to your higher self right now. This could be dreams, daydreams that you're having. It could be sign symbols, synchronicities, whatever. But I always think of the Two of Cups as your higher self trying to communicate with you. So I would listen. You have the Lovers, like I said, new love, which we see right here. We have the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles can be a new person. The Lovers, of course, can be new love. So if you want love, it's here. I also feel the Lovers can represent being at a crossroads, and going up to the Two of Swords, it can say that you have two choices to make, or, you have multiple choices to make. You also have the Two of Pentacles, which is kind of like weighing your options, or, kind of going back and forth. And the Two of Pentacles is, number one, work hard, play hard. I do think we're in a time of hard work, so we do need to make sure that we are balancing out our hard work with fun, enjoyment, pleasure, good things. So if you're just working all day, make sure you're doing the things that you do to enjoy yourself. The Two of Pentacles is also about needing to make a choice. And I always say with the Two of Pentacles that picking the new path or the new choice is usually the right path. With the Two of Cups, you have the Hierophant here. What else? That's it. The Hierophant can represent marriage. So if you're meeting a person, you could be marrying this person. This is two people who are being prepared for each other. The Hierophant is blessing these two initiates. So if you are looking for love, it looks to me like you could be attracting a person where it's the two of you are being prepared for each other, if that makes sense, or you're both spiritually evolving to a certain point. It could be any sign, but Leo definitely stands out to me. Capricorn, Scorpio, Aries is what stands out to me in this reading. It could be any sign, general reading. With the Lovers, you have the Ten of Wands. I think a lot of people feel this way as well, which is you've already done a lot of work in life, and the universe is asking all of us to start working on a new path after we've done a bunch of work, right? When you think about it, we've had Pluto and Capricorn. Capricorn is hard work, needing to climb the mountain. It's Saturn, needing to be responsible, follow the rules, all those other things as well. So I think we've been through, a 20-year period of having to put in the hard work, having to reinvent things and learn a lot of difficult lessons with Pluto and Capricorn. And the thing is, with Pluto and Capricorn, is Pluto, when it's in Capricorn, is as close to Earth as it possibly can be. Pluto has a highly elliptical orbit. It kind of comes like this and then goes way out. It's still very far away, even when it's in Capricorn. But, when it's in Capricorn, it's as close to Earth as it can be. So it's a very heavy energy. And I think this is what we've all been dealing with. But, it's we've been doing a lot of work. And I think we're all being asked to do more work, which is a challenge. But I also think you need to realize the next thing you're going to do isn't going to be nearly as hard. And also you are stronger because you did all the work. With the Two of Pentacles, you have the Knight of Swords. Yeah, no rushing at this time, and like no rushing into things. Knight of Swords, especially during Mercury retrograde, is my second opinion card. Like, if you have to spend a bunch of money on something, I always say, like, get a second opinion. Don't just accept the first price. See if there's a better deal, and don't waste your money. So I would definitely pay attention with that. Next, in the area of the good stuff, you have this Raven Spirit says, darkness looms on the horizon. It's coming up in the good stuff, though. You have this Griffin card that says, honor and good luck. So 2 cards of really good luck here. The darkness looms on the horizon. I think a lot of people are like worried about the future, but it's coming up in the good stuff. So this is saying to me that there really isn't going to be darkness on the horizon, that there really isn't going to be anything coming in for you that you cannot handle, really. So I think you have a lot of good stuff to look forward to, and you have the Sun in the reading as well. You have the Two of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, and the Fool. The Two of Swords is kind of like this or that thinking when she has another option behind her. So I think, we're in a time of third place solutions. I think the Two of Swords is like the card of the decade that, pretty much where, the other one being the Seven of Swords, by the way, which you have in the same row. So Seven of Swords is also a very common energy right now. But the Two of Swords says you could be thinking that you only have 2 choices on anything in your life, but there might be something else where if you do a little research, you could find, a better opportunity. It's coming up in the good stuff, so it looks to me like you are finding a better opportunity. You have the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles can just be a new opportunity that you are discovering or something new that you are starting. Page of Pentacles is like a good, fresh start. It can also represent a positive message. I also feel that this could be a new type of person that is coming in for you. And, the thing is again, I always tell people, it's like, again, if you meet a new person, but, maybe you're not sure if you're feeling it or not, I think that this could be a person you meet where it'd be worth giving them a chance. It's like, I think the only reason that, if you meet a person in the near future that you're not feeling it is just because they're different, right? And so, but I think if you give this person here, if you give them time, I think that you will discover that they're just different, but different could be better, right? And I think that if you don't explore it, then you're not going to figure it out. That's why I encourage everyone, to go on at least, like, if you meet a person who isn't like a total creep, right? Go on at least 3 dates. You don't have to be jumping into bed with this person on date number 1, right? I think it's worth giving people like 3 chances. They've done a bunch of studies on this, and they find that really the people that stay married, they did not fall in love at first sight. It's one of those things where they went on a bunch of dates with the person and eventually fell in love. And so I think that, as I always say, I think that people go out looking for the butterflies, but, maybe the butterflies are telling you that you have the shits, right? So it's like, if you get the butterflies with a person, that is not necessarily a good thing as far as I'm concerned. It could mean that this person's about to make you, blow your pants out. So in a bad way, right? Not blow your back out. So I think that the Page of Pentacles is saying, it might be worth it to give a person a chance. You have the Fool. The Fool is about taking a leap of faith in a new direction. A lot of new beginning energy right now. Multiple signs this during the sets of readings have had like multiple aces, for example, and all this other stuff. So, as far as I'm concerned, we could just be in a time of new beginnings. You can't make this up. With the Two of Swords, you have the Seven of Pentacles. Is the juice worth the squeeze? Something has not been worth it for a very long time for you, Libra, and I feel you're making a change to do something different. With the Page of Pentacles, you have the Judgment card. Like you're waking up to something, waking up to a new beginning. The Judgment card can be an awakening. These people are rising up out of these coffins, and, the coffin represents their old life. Outside, the coffin represents their new life. And so I feel for a lot of you, you are, kind of like opening up to a new life, or you're stepping into a new life. With the Fool, you have the Magician. The Magician is about a new beginning. So you have the Fool, you have the Page of Pentacles, you have the Judgment card, the Two of Swords says go towards a new beginning. The Lovers, the Two of Cups, and this card here. The Magician represents needing to have a new beginning. So he doesn't really represent a new beginning, but he does kind of represent needing to start on a new beginning. And all the way over here, we have the Tower. So it's like something has fallen apart, and now it's time for you to kind of like have some sort of, fresh new beginning, or to, start a new journey, right? You have this fair man card. It says dealings or relationships with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. You have this dolphin. It says financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. So Mercury retrograde, right, can definitely bring money back from the past. So if you did work or for a person that didn't pay you, or maybe you've been waiting for a payment, this could definitely be a payment. You have this hammock. It says taking a vacation physically or mentally. Yes, I think we all need a vacation right now, right? You have the Four Swords, so if even if you can only take a staycation, or even if you can only maybe you can escape at work in a closet and meditate for 5 minutes, I think like doing something nice for yourself would be a good idea. You have this firecracker card. It says excitement on it, so clearly entering into a very exciting time. You have this jug. It says lighthearted, carefree time. Yes. Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords, he has these polka dots on his cloak here. And polka dots in the tarot can represent taking things too seriously. And I do feel there is a very serious energy going around right now. So I think like carving out periods of time where you can enjoy yourself, where you can do things for yourself, where you can take care of yourself, is very important. You have this King card. It says pay attention to your health. Yes, Mercury retrograde again. Also, we have Mars going retrograde in Leo at the end of the year. Definitely would be, kind of like building up your health reserves, your energy reserves. I would be doing all that so that you don't get sick or whatever. But this looks amazing here, Libra. I like where this is going. Definitely a big change. So thank you for being here, and definitely enjoy your week.